Good morning. Good morning. All right, so thank you so much for joining. It's Sunday morning. Happy Sunday to you. Similar to last week, we're going to use today to structure our practice inspired by Hatha Yoga. And Hatha Yoga is really the foundation for much of the common practice today. Ha meaning sun and Tha meaning moon. So it's a very balanced practice. It allows us the opportunity to drop into postures, explore the foundation, the structure and alignment of them, and tap into our energy and how that feels within our body to sustain places and also to transition really mindfully. So let's meet on the mat, and please grab any props that you would like around you. Today I have 2 blocks. I have a blanket and I have my bolster. So feel free to grab the same as well as a strap if you like to use that. All right, and let's get started. And so we'll start today on our mat, laying down in reclined Baddha Konasana or reclined cobbler's pose. So Supta Baddha Konasana, and which means our entire body will be on the ground, and if it feels okay for you, soles of the feet will be together and knees will be out wide. So let's do that and we'll meet there. And once you're down on your mat, place the palms by the hips and face them towards the ceiling, and allow the shoulders to drop down to the ground. Allow the knees to descend down towards the ground. Release the hips, allow them to feel heavy. And close your eyes, seal your lips, and begin to breathe through the nose only. And feel the breath enter into the body. Allow that to lift your chest. Allow your heart to rise with the breath. Allow your belly to fill. And then gentle as a wave exiting, release and exhale. And follow the sensation of your breath as it fills the body. Allowing our chest, our belly to rise. And then allowing our belly and our chest to gently release on exhale. We'll use the breath this morning to scan the body of any tension, releasing the week that has passed, and allowing ourselves to be present in this moment together. As you breathe through your body, bring your awareness down to the soles of your feet. Feel your feet touching one another. Feel the connection of your body. The circle of energy coming in through the nose, passing down through the torso, the hips, the legs, all the way to the soles of the feet. Release any tension that you may feel there. Allow them to be heavy and rest upon the ground. And scanning upward from here, bring your awareness across your legs to your hips. And take your breath, breathe into the body. And bring your awareness to the way that it feels to rest upon the ground. The heaviness of the hips feeling supported by the ground beneath you. Releasing the tension that may reside around the hip creases, the hip joints, and the sacrum, allowing that to melt out of the body. Traveling upwards now from hips across the back and towards the chest, breathe into the body. And send that breath all around the heart. Allow it to lift, allow it to expand upwards, sidewards, backwards. And let your body, your shoulders, feel the support now of the ground beneath you. Allow them to melt down closer, releasing. And scan upwards now towards your head. Breathe in now through your nose and allow that breath to circulate all around the brow, the eyes, the cheekbones, the nose, the lips, the mouth, the jawline. Allow your head to be heavy. Let your entire body feel the support of the ground of the mat beneath you. And take a breath into this. And feel the strength will rise from there, using that strength and that foundation for stability. Maintaining this mindful practice, letting the breath inspire our movements, our lengthening, our transitions, our strengthening. And bring palms to the outside edge of the thighs and knees. Bring soles of the feet now to the ground. Heel toe feet a bit wider than the hips. And press into the feet, lift the sacrum up, roll the low back down, tilt the tailbone upwards towards the knees slightly. Release the lumbar spine. Breathe into the low back. Allow that to be heavy here. And find space between the vertebrae of the low portion of the spine, the lumbar. And then allow both knees to go left. Bring arms out wide, gaze right. And transition, bring both knees through center to right. And gaze left. And come back to center here. And bring feet hip socket width distance apart. And grab a block if you would like. Place that block between the thighs. And give a little squeeze into the block. Scoot heels underneath knees, palms by hips facing downward. On inhale, press in, two palms and feet, lift hips towards ceiling gently. And then exhale, bring spine all the way down to the ground, vertebrae by vertebrae, finding space for the upper spine, the mid spine, the low spine. On inhale, lift hips towards ceiling and follow the cadence of your breath. And on exhale, lower all the way down. One more time, just lifting the hips and rolling bridges. Rising on inhale, filling fully. Lowering on exhale, retreating and releasing. Bring palms with you now as you go through rolling bridges. Big inhale into the length of body, fingertips to kneecaps. Exhaling, sweeping palms down simultaneously with hips. Inhaling and lifting. And exhale and lowering all the way down to the ground. If the block's between the knees, keep the blocks there. Lift the knees over the hips. And bring the heels to knee height. And flex the feet. Bring the arms out wide. Bend at elbows for cactus arms. Take inhale here. Hug belly button to spine as you exhale. Bring both knees to left side. Allow them to touch down. And gaze goes right. And take a breath here into your right side body. Feel the expanse here from the shoulder head all the way across the rib cage, the intercostals, the waistline to the hip. Breathe in. And then on exhale, bring belly button to spine. Both knees come over center. And to right side, gaze left. Allow them to touch down. Feel the length of left side body here. Breathe into the left shoulder head, the edge of the chest, left rib cage, waistline, and hip. And take the inhale. Now exhale will come through center all the way to right, letting knees hover off ground. Inhaling in there. Exhaling, finding that transition, both knees to right. And tick-tock back and forth as you hover side to side. And starting to twist the body, waking up the internal organs, the core, the obliques. And just using the breath here to lengthen across side body, opening up those muscles, releasing the fibers, rolling out the tension. We'll go one more time left to right. And once you finish this final rotation to right, and come back up to center. Remove the block, bring the block by the side of the mat towards the front. And bring feet to ground. Hug right knee to body. Left foot starts by being grounded. Press the low back into the ground. Bring the palms behind the hamstring. Extend the right foot towards the ceiling. Maintain a soft bend behind the knee. And bring the palms now towards the upper portion of the hamstring, closer to where it meets the glute. Bring a little pressure to your grip, and then slide the palms from the upper portion of the hamstring across the midsection, the belly, upwards towards the knee. Just release the tension through your own adjustment. Draw thigh a little closer to belly, toes a little closer towards nose. If it's okay in your body, slide palms up to the calf, draw the leg a little bit closer. And if you would like then, glide left heel forward towards front of mat. And keep low back on ground to keep the left hamstring down. And keep left leg, left leg is bent, keep it bent. If it's straight, keep it straight. We'll guide the right leg out to the right side. Bring right palm to the inner right calf or inner right thigh. Left palm to hip crease or hip crest rather. And keep hips neutral as you open up the groin. Breathe into the body. Feel free to keep the eyes closed here, encouraging greater awareness to the subtle energies within, the way that your body moves all of the structure, the bones, the tendons, soft tissues, the muscles, the major groups and the minor groups. And come back up to center with this leg. Bend left knee, figure 4, right ankle on upper portion of left thigh. Flex right toes towards the kneecap. Lift the left foot off the ground any amount that feels okay in your body. And feel free to gather the left thigh in a little closer to the body, opening up outside edge of right hip. And for those of you with tight hips, you'll feel this especially. Try to release the tension within the right hip while still maintaining the muscle activation from right ankle to right knee. And protecting the joint, letting the muscles do the work here rather than the joints and the ligaments. Release this side, both feet come to the ground. Right knee starts by being bent. Gather left leg in towards the body, give that a little bit of a squeeze. And then extend the left leg towards the ceiling, soft bend behind the knee. Bring the palms to the hamstring. And then lower palms towards the area of the hamstring where it meets the glute. Place a little pressure there as you guide the hands up the hamstring towards the knee. It's kind of your own release here. A little bit of myofascial release, just using hands on muscles. You're welcome to bring the hands now upwards towards the calf, drawing the leg just a little closer into the body, low back staying on ground. You're welcome also to extend right leg. Heel is on ground as you extend forward, low back stays on ground. And keeping left or right leg as it is and left leg straight or bent. Guide left leg towards the left side. Left palm comes to the inner left calf or thigh. Right palm comes to the right hip crest, keeping hips neutral here, extending across body, right foot or heel all the way upwards towards left, across inner thigh, across hip crest. And come back to center, bend right knee, take outer left ankle on upper right thigh for figure 4. And gather right leg into the body, and bring palms behind the thigh. Flex left toes here towards the kneecap. Begin to open up left hip with breath, with awareness, with conscious movement. Release this side, bring both feet to the ground. And take a breath now. Start to rock the tailbone and the sacrum, or rock the sacrum on the ground a little bit. There are mini cat-cows in the body. So on inhale, fill the chest, belly, arch the back slightly. On exhale, ground the spine all the way down to the ground. Tilt the tailbone upwards towards the ceiling. Inhale, mini cow. And then exhale, mini cat. Again, inhale, mini cow. Exhale, mini cat. Lift knees, bring palms to the back of the thighs, roll along length of spine. Rocks and rolls here. We'll come through seated, bring hips all the way back towards heels, child's pose. In Balasana, and stretch the hips all the way back to the heels. Bring any amount of support you may need behind the knees for knee creases. And that helps to support the ligaments as well as the meniscus. If you have any low back tension, feel free to keep the thighs close together and supporting the back by rounding just a bit more, placing belly on thighs. And so find that variation. Support the forehead with a block or blanket if it's hard to place the forehead on the ground without strain. Roll the crease of the forehead, the brow line, along the mat or the block. Release tension there. Release the jaw if you feel like you're holding tight between the teeth. And crawl fingertips forward, activate arms here, roll triceps down towards the ground, biceps in. And broaden the shoulders, wrap the blades of the shoulders down towards ground, around the rib cage, expanding the armpits. Release the hip creases, let the hips descend closer to the heels. On inhale, rise to tabletop. Maintain that activation of arms, bring knees under hips, press away from the ground with the palms, press away from the ground with the tops of the feet, expand across the ankles. Inhale, guide your chest through biceps, find cow pose in tabletop now. Exhale, press away from ground, round back, tuck chin in, tailbone down. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to cat. And follow the course of your breath here a few more times, undulating the spine. And then we'll build from here. On inhale, drop the hips forward towards the wrist, chest through biceps. And high cobra almost. Take the inhale, start to expand the chest, broaden across the sternum, draw shoulder heads away, shoulder blades down and back. And then exhale, press away, round back slowly through cat pose as hips come to heels in child's pose variation. Inhale, guide yourself forward, dropping hips towards wrists, opening chest. Exhale, pressing all the way, rounding back hips to heels. One more time here, inhale, come through. And exhale, round back, press all the way away, hips to heels. We'll build from here, crocodile vinyasa. Bend elbows, forearms towards ground. Come into crocodile pose as chin, chest come through ground. Bring belly to ground. At end of inhale, rise, baby cobra. Begin exhale, cat pose, hips back, child's pose. And follow your breath 4 more times through this. And close eyes, awareness internal to the way the body is moving together. From the skeletal structure into the joints, the muscles, the way the breath is inspiring this movement. And 2 more times. And we'll bring our hips all the way back to the heels here. And take 1 breath into length of body, warming muscles, feeling that energy activated. And then inhale, rise to tabletop. And tuck toes, lift knees a few inches off ground. And extend the spine. Draw the sacrum away from the low back, your lumbar spine, as you draw hips towards back of space. Top of head reaches forward, belly tucks in to support the spine and support the entire lift in the body. And straighten the legs, start to bring the heels down towards the ground. And then press back with the palms, hips reaching towards down dog. And find that same activation and strength in the arms as we did in tabletop. Wrap triceps towards outer thighs, biceps towards ears. Lift the hips a bit further back and up. And press away from the ground with the mid knuckles of each finger. And soften the knees slightly so the heels descend a little further down towards the ground. And step the feet to the outer edge of your mat. Wide leg down dog. Keep pressing hips all the way back. And walk the palms palm print by palm print into this wide forward fold at back of mat. And we'll meet there, hips stack over heels, top of head reaches towards ground. Belly hugs in so that the spine starts to feel the support of the core and releases down towards the ground. And soft bend behind the knees, support the release of the entire back body. Achilles, calves, hamstrings, glutes, back, shoulders, neck, head. Walk palms palm print by palm print forward, meeting here in down dog. We'll step feet together underneath hips. Lift right leg behind, one leg dog. And keep hips neutral here. Reach your heel towards the ceiling and press the foot towards the back of the room. Inhale and one leg down dog. Exhale, bend knee, bring leg under body towards plank pose. Knee reaches towards nose, upper back rounding. And take a breath here and hold, hug low belly in. One more inhale, then on exhale, right foot comes forward between palms. Left knee to ground, pad left knee if needed in low crescent lunge. Press into both feet, inhale, lift palms towards ceiling, shift hips forward. Draw right hip slightly back and then hug outer hips together. Upper inner thighs reach towards one another. Belly draws in and up. Maybe gazing upwards towards hands for this final breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, frame the right foot, tuck left toes, low runner's lunge. Straighten the back leg, reach back towards reach back with the heel. Stack right knee over right ankle. Bring palms under blocks, bring blocks under palms. Lengthen the spine forward. Continue the activation of the hips, squeezing outer hips together, upper inner thighs reaching towards one another. And press into the feet, rise, high lunge. And breathe into the posture from here. Hook thumbs, fan fingers. And draw the palms away from one another, starting to broaden across the shoulders. Release the palms down towards the ground. Frame right foot, left palm on block. Reach right palm towards ceiling. And twist open towards right, hips hugging towards one another. And keep the blocks as they are. And place the right palm on the block as well. Step back to plank, supported on blocks if you have that. If you don't, no worries. And feel here the length and strength of the body in plank pose. One long line of energy, hips all the way towards head, heels reaching towards the back of room, belly hugging in, supporting spine. On inhale, shift forward on blocks or not. Exhale, bend elbows halfway. Inhale, press back up to plank pose. Exhale, shift hips back to down dog. Bring blocks to side of mat. On inhale, shift forward to plank pose. On exhale, lower halfway, bend elbows to hips. Bring knees to ground. Inhale, high cobra. Draw chest through. Exhale, tuck toes, press back, down dog. Left leg lifts on inhale. Neutral hips. Sole of foot reaching towards back of your space. Heel reaching towards ceiling. And take the inhale here. On exhale, shift forward. Draw leg under body. Hug knee up to nose, hollow belly. And press away from the ground with the palms. Find space under the body. Inhale here. Exhale, left foot steps forward. Right knee is down. Untuck toes. And press away with the feet. Rise, low crescent. And shift hips forward. And then hug left outer hip in towards right. Upper inner thighs hug together. And belly lifts in and up. Maybe gaze up, last breath. Exhale, fold forward, frame left foot, tuck right toes, runner's lunge. Strengthen and straighten that back leg. Find that same activation for the hips. Press away from the ground, rise high crescent. Hook thumbs one more time here. And draw the fingers away from one another, activating the shoulders. Release the palms, fold forward, frame left foot. Bring the blocks around the left foot. Right palm is on block. Lengthen on inhale, twist open to left on exhale. And feel the length of the body here. Right palm to left palm. Right heel to top of head. Long spine on inhale. Bring left palm down on exhale. Both palms can stay on blocks once again. Step left foot back to meet right foot. Plank pose. And find the length and strength of the body. From heels to hips. Draw belly into spine. Press away from the ground with the palms. And take the inhale as you are. Exhale, shift forward and lower halfway. And press into palms, inhale, plank pose. Exhale, hips come back, down dog. And bring blocks on outer edge of mat, and palms to ground. Follow your inhale to shift forward. Exhale, lower knees to ground. High cobra, inhale. And draw chest forward. Exhale, down dog, tuck toes, press hips back. Rise to toes on inhale. And take small steps forward to top of mat as you exhale, forward fold. Hips will be underneath heels. And feel free to take opposite elbows if you'd like. And sway back and forth. And we'll begin to flow in a few breaths. Release any residual tension around the hips, side body. Dangle fingertips towards ground. Small bend behind the knees. Shift hips forward over heels. On inhale, palms come to shins in Ardha Uttanasana. Draw chest through biceps, long spine. Sit bones reach to back of space. Crown of head reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find that length. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Press into the ground, come to stand. Reach palms high to Urdhva Hastasana, maybe gaze follows. Exhale, palms to heart center, Samasthiti. And we'll start to flow without losing the posture and strength of our practice, without losing the awareness and the conscious movement. And follow breath here through Sun Salutation C. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold Uttanasana, palms to ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left foot steps back, knee down, low crescent lunge. Inhale, reach palms high. Exhale, fold forward, frame right foot. Press back, down dog. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, bend elbows, lower halfway, knees up or down. Inhale to up dog or cobra. Exhale, hips come back, down dog. Right leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step forward, left knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge. Exhale, fold forward, step forward, top of mat. Hook thumbs, fan fingers, bend knees. Come all the way to rise on inhale. Exhale, bring palms to heart center. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant palms. Right foot steps back, right knee down. Inhale to low crescent lunge. Exhale, fold forward, step back, down dog. And shift forward, inhale. Halfway down on exhale. Peel heart open on inhale. Hips back on exhale. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step forward, right knee down. Inhale, low crescent lunge. And fold forward, step forward on exhale. Hook thumbs, fan fingers, soft bend to the knees, come to stand on inhale. And palms heart center on exhale. We'll flow right into Surya Namaskara A, sun salutation A. Inhale, sweet palms, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, heart dives forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right foot steps back, followed by left plank pose. Inhale, shift forward, lengthen. Exhale, lower halfway, strengthen. Inhale, peel heart open, lift with breath. Exhale, press hips back, down dog. We'll meet here 3 breaths. Know as we flow through these vinyasas, these traditional salutations, the vinyasa is always optional. And feel free to come to cow and cat and tabletop as your undulation. And feel free also to come to child's pose. Take a breath of rest. We'll meet in down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, step forward, strong, long runner's lunge. Look forward on inhale, step forward, exhale. Lift halfway, inhale, forward fold, exhale. And sweep palms towards ceiling, inhale. And palms heart center on exhale. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Half lift, inhale. And plant palms on exhale, left foot steps back, followed by right. Shift forward, lengthen, inhale. Lower halfway, strengthen to chaturanga. Inhale, peel heart open, lift up. Exhale, press back, hips down dog. Inhale for 1. Exhale and release. Inhale for 2. Exhale and release. Inhale for 3. Exhale, release. Left leg rises, inhale. Exhale, step forward, runner's lunge. Inhale, lengthen spine. Exhale, step right foot forward, forward fold, top of mat. Half lift on inhale, forward fold, exhale. And press into feet, come all the way to stand on inhale. And palms heart center on exhale. Sweep palms high towards ceiling, inhale. Take left hand to right wrist to reach out along the right side body. Big inhale, grounding down with outer edge of right foot. Crescent side bend, hips go to right, both palms go to left. And find that length of side body here. Hug belly in. Support the spine as it tilts diagonal. Inhale, come all the way to center. Exhale, right palm, left wrist. Take a breath, lengthen out, ground down outer edge of left foot. On exhale, both hips come to left, and palms come to right, crescent side bend. Using that belly to support the lengthening of side body, the tilt of the spine. Inhale, come back to center, reach high. Exhale, palms heart center. Moving to sun salutation, be on breath. Bring big toes to touch. Maybe a small space between the heels or feet hip socket with distance apart if that's better for your low back, hips, and knees. Start with palms at heart center. On inhale, bend knees deeply. Reach fingertips towards ground. And sweep belly off thighs, lift heart. And big inhale into Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, palms to ground. Half lift on inhale. Either jump to plank or jump to chaturanga. Or step to plank on exhale. Flow through vinyasa, we'll meet in down dog. From down dog, take the inhale in down dog. Exhale with care, step right foot forward behind right hand. Pivot left heel down, rise warrior 1. Reach right knee over right ankle. Ground outer edge of left foot. We'll rotate left inner thigh back, left outer thigh forward. Feel how that draws the hips in line with one another. Draw belly in towards spine, then lift up from the pelvis. Hook those thumbs, fan fingers. Draw the palms away from one another, activating the arms, broadening the shoulders. And bring palms behind back from here. Interlace fingers. Draw knuckles down towards the ground. Shoulder heads away from chest. Breathe into that space. Maybe gaze up on exhale, humble warrior. Belly comes to the inner edge of right thigh, right shoulder towards right knee. Release the neck, the cervical spine. Let the head be heavy as you gaze, or bring your drishti, your focal point, towards the left ankle. Hug the outer right hip in. Continue to bend the right knee towards the right ankle. And press away from the ground as you rise. Undo that interlacing. Bring palms to heart center. Heel to right foot towards the midline of the mat for warrior two. Lengthen the stance here. Continue now to reach right knee over right ankle. And spread the palms out equally in both directions. Shoulders stay over hips here. And breathe in into the strength of the body, beginning with the feet. Lift up and out of the arches. And strong back leg, left heel reaching back. Leg is straight, muscles are active. Draw inner right knee to outer right knee. Hug outer right hip back into the socket. And flip right palm. Maintain that strong activation and strength of low body. Tilt upper body back to reverse warrior. And come to warrior two once again. Reach forward with right palm as you hinge from right hip crease. Find all the length that you'd like first, then bring right forearm to right thigh for modified side angle. Sweep the left palm in front of your gaze, then towards the front of your space, rotating the palm to the back of your space. Pinky side is down, one long angle here from left ankle towards left fingertips. We have about 3 more breaths, beginning to open up across the left hip. And feeling the strength of the right leg. Reaching out of the waistline, out of the pelvis to balance the weight and energy of the body. And come back to warrior two on inhale. Straighten right leg. Set feet here for Trikonasana or triangle. Heel to heel alignment. Shift the left hip back as you hinge forward from right hip crease. Again, palms come all the way forward for length first. Bringing right palm now towards shin, ground, or block. Lifting the ground to you allows the spine to lengthen first rather than collapsing and rotating down. So use that to find the length for the body. Rise with that length, with the space for the vertebrae. And bring left palm to hip here. We'll bend right knee to rise into half moon. Hug outer right hip in. Bend the knee. Begin to gaze forward. Travel forward with block if you would like. Your right hand is on the pinky side of right foot, torso's length distance, so that the right hand is under shoulder. The hip stacks over ankle, and then left foot lifts slightly higher than hip height. Reach left palm towards ceiling. And try to lift the energy away from the ground. Lift through the inseam of your right leg. Lift away from the palm. Reach crown of head forward. Bring left palm back to hip. Bend right knee. Hug outer right hip in. Point left toes. And take a few breaths here as you gracefully step back towards warrior two. Try to control that landing. We'll meet there. Straighten right leg, bring palms to hips. Rotate all 10 toes towards the left side, setting up for wide leg forward fold. And feet are parallel to one another. Soft bend behind the knees. Tilt tailbone down, lift up and out of waistline. Draw elbows behind body, inhale. Exhale, hinge from hips, keeping hips over heels, or in line with heels rather. Top of head comes towards ground. Release palms now towards ground. Walk them in line with the feet, the ankles. On inhale, we'll lift halfway, feeling that length of spine. On exhale, maintain the length, hinging top of head towards ground. Hug the belly up and in. Keep shifting weight over heels. Leg muscles are active. Kneecaps drawing upwards towards quads. On inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk palms to frame right foot. Heel toe right foot to outer edge of mat. Bring both palms towards the inside of right foot. High lizard. Reach right knee over right ankle, same direction as the toes here. Keep a strong left leg. As left leg remains straight and strong, left hip starts to descend a little closer towards ground. Maybe roll to the outer edge of right foot, releasing right outer hip. Bring left knee to ground here. If knee's healthy, bend left knee. Sweep right palm around body. Search for the inner edge of the foot. If you have that, shift weight forward towards the left quad. Roll the shoulder head away from chest, shoulder blade down back. Broaden across the chest. Release the foot in hand. Press away from the ground. Glide the right foot back midway. Rotate to outer edge of both feet. Modified side plank. Lift the right hip upwards towards the ceiling. Reach the palm. Bring right palm back down. Step right foot back, plank pose. Shift forward on inhale. Lower halfway, exhale. Inhale, peel that heart open. Exhale, bring hips all the way back, down dog. Rise to the toes on inhale. Bend knees on exhale. Follow your inhale to come forward. Top of mat, exhale, forward fold. Then sit into chair pose on inhale. And press into heels, come to stand, palms heart center on exhale. Inhale, sweep palms down, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, palms to ground. And take the inhale, lift halfway. And take the exhale to step or jump to chaturanga, lower through vinyasa. Meet in down dog. Take the inhale there. Exhale, left foot steps forward behind left hand. Right heel pivots down for warrior one. Rise from that foundation. Follow the breath. Strong legs. Reach left knee over left ankle. And straighten and glue down the outer edge of the right foot. And spiral inner right thigh towards the back of your space. Rotate outer right thigh forward. Feel that alignment for the hips once again. Hook the thumbs here, fan the fingers. Strengthen and activate the arms as the belly lifts up. And bring palms behind back, interlace fingers. Draw knuckles down towards the ground as you broaden chest and breathe in. On exhale, humble warrior. Belly towards inner edge of left thigh, shoulder towards left knee, and gazing towards back ankle. Release the cervical spine, your upper spine, the neck. Let the head be heavy. Bring your focal point to back ankle as your left hip hugs in. Press away from the ground with control without changing the legs. Rise, lift torso, bring palms to heart center. And take the inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. Lengthen the stance between the legs. Rotate so that the hips face the front right corner of your space. Bend left knee over left ankle. Strong back leg, angled toes. Shoulders over hips, palms reach out in opposite directions. Lift up and out of the inseam of both legs towards the hips. And then lift the belly. Bring the energy from the ground upwards, from your hips upwards towards your head. Maintaining that flip left palm, Reverse warrior, right palm touches right thigh, left palm reaches towards ceiling. And come back to warrior two. Hinge forward from the left hip crease. Reach your left palm forward, bend left elbow, forearm to thigh. Very little weight here. Legs are still strong. Right palm sweeps in front of gaze, then forward, pinky side down, rotating palm towards the back of your space. And spiral the belly, the chest open, reaching right rib cage towards ceiling, left rib cage towards right rib cage. One line of energy, back heel towards front fingertips, open hips along the right energy line. And press into feet, rise warrior two, straighten left leg, reach left palm forward once again, hinging from hips, finding that parallel nature of side body to ground, bringing block on the outer edge of left foot if you like, and finding one line here, left hand to shoulder, right hand. And strong legs lifting from the inseams towards the hips. And bring right palm to hip here, bend left knee, hug outer left hip in to rise to half moon. Find the strength there, press away from ground with left foot. Right heel rises slightly higher than hip height so that there's a line from right heel to top of head. Right palm can reach towards ceiling from here. Lift up and away from the ground from the inseam or the arch of left foot, from the left fingertips. Bring right palm back to hip here. Bend left knee. And take that mindful breath as we softly land to warrior two with control. And straighten the legs. Bring palms to hips one more time. Setting up for Prasarita Padottanasana. I'll switch sides, you stay as you are. Feet are parallel, tailbone is tilted down. And this time, bring palms behind back, interlace them, draw shoulder heads away. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, Prasarita Padottanasana C. So C grip with the hands, the third variation. Top of head reaches down, knuckles reach high. Use the strong warm belly here to support the forward fold, letting the spine traction out, the upper body descend down towards the ground and towards the space of the inner thighs. Last breath as you shift weight a bit forward towards the heels. And then reach palms down towards the ground. On inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, crawl forward to top of mat. We'll meet in runner's lunge. And then heel toe left foot out wide towards high lizard. Strong right leg. Right hip descends a little bit closer towards ground without bending the knee. Left knee reaches over left ankle. Toes slightly angled outward to open up the outer left hip. You're welcome to come to the outer edge of the foot too, which helps to open up along the piriformis there. Bring right knee to ground for low lizard. If knee's healthy, bend knee towards the hip. Reach left palm all the way back and around. We'll find that foot. Stretch the body forward, maintaining the alignment of your left knee over ankle, awareness of the right knee, the meniscus, how all that feels for your body. And stretching quad with the bind. Release the foot. Rise to high lizard. Glide left foot back midway. Rotate to outer edge of right and left foot. Lift left hip towards ceiling. Press away from the ground. Lift left palm. And bring left palm back down here. Step to plank pose. And take inhale, shift forward. And exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, peel heart open. Exhale, hips come all the way back, down dog. And bring the knees to the ground, find child's pose. We'll set up to move into pigeon, which is a deep hip opener. If you have any type of knee sensitivity, any injuries that you're healing, either recent or past, and this isn't appropriate for you, I encourage you to come back down to figure 4 as we did in the beginning of class. All right, so for pigeon pose, if you need support underneath the hip, I always do, then have that by the right side of your mat. It can be a blanket, it could be a block, it could be a pillow. We'll rise to down dog. And step feet together, lift right foot towards one leg dog, bend knee, stack right hip upon left, directing kneecap towards ceiling. And press the body back towards down dog rather than collapsing into left shoulder or arm. Neutral hips on inhale, right knee forward, exhale, guide that right knee across, or the right knee towards the right wrist as right foot comes across to left side of mat. Bring support under the right hip if the right hip doesn't touch the ground naturally right now in your body. Straighten the left leg. That support could be as high as a block, as low as a blanket. Guide both hips to face forward. Take a breath here. Lengthen the body from the pubic bone towards the shoulders. And then begin to crawl the body down towards the ground, pigeon pose. You can stack your palms, rest your forehead there. You could reach the arms forward if you like. You could also bring your right arm back towards the hip, helping the hip to ground down with just a bit of extra weight and connection for yourself. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Starting to rise out of pigeon pose here. We're going to come out the way we came in. Press away from the ground with the hands. Broaden the chest, breathe in. And then tuck the left toes. Draw the right knee back. As you draw back, stack hips, open up. Option here to flip dog. Option to stay as you did with knee reaching towards ceiling. Or option to rotate and with control. And step right foot behind left, touching down here, pressing body towards ceiling, opening up chest, hips. And close eyes here maybe. And feel the crest of the body lifting. Hug belly in on exhale. We'll come back to down dog. And if you'd like, come for Vinyasa to clear the energy between the sides. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Left leg rises on inhale. Bend knee, rotate kneecap towards ceiling, stack left hip upon right. Press body back towards right foot. And keep weight evenly distributed, shoulders parallel. Inhale back to one leg dog, square hips. Exhale, bend left knee, bring knee towards left hand, left foot towards right wrist, and crawl the body down to the ground. Support this side as you may need as you straighten right leg, square hips to front of space. Breathe into body, expand here. And then exhale, lower down. Stack palms if you'd like, reach them forward if you would like. Place left palm on left hip or left arm on left hip if you like that moment of extra grounding. Releases the shoulder and connects the body. Lock the palms back up and under. Rise from here. Breathe in once again across the length of the body. From right quad across those hip flexors and psoas, and the belly, the chest. And tuck right toes. Coming out the same way.
Press back, one leg down dog. Open the hips. Stay there. If you'd like flip dog, gently touching right toes down, behind left leg, peeling body open, pressing hips, belly, reaching palms forward, maybe closing eyes. Big breath into the body. Use exhale to come back, plank pose, down dog. Final vinyasa here, moving slowly, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, urdhva mukha svanasana. Exhale, adho mukha svanasana. Bend knees towards ground, child's pose. Belly drops between thighs. Slowing breath, calming energy. Grounding down, forehead to ground. Palms, hands reaching towards ankles, flipping upwards. Begin to walk the palms forward. We'll meet on our back here. Just move slow. And once the back is down on the ground, hug the knees into the belly. And for Apanasana, maybe run forehead up to knees. And draw thighs wider than the rib cage. Hands pressing shins towards the ground. Noticing the length of the entire spine, top of head all the way to sacrum. And keeping that on the ground if you would like now. Transition happy baby with palms on feet, soles of feet facing the ceiling. If low back has rounded or sacrum has lifted, come back to the first variation. Now bring soles of the feet together, knees wide. For happy baby with the bound variation. Keep left foot in towards the groin. Extend right leg out towards the right. Maybe take peace fingers towards big toe, releasing the groin. And bring the right heel back in. Extend left leg out for variation. Bring left foot all the way back in. Extend the body long from here. Start to lengthen down to the ground. Extend legs. And set your space here for Shavasana. You're welcome if you'd like to take that blanket that you have by your mat and place that over the hips for extra grounding. Sometimes that feels really nice. It helps to release the hips, the area of our body that tend to hold on to energy. Hold on to emotion. It helps that release down and out. And close the eyes here. Move anything away from your space you no longer need. Let your energy flow in and out of you freely. Allow it to circulate all around you. Bring your awareness to the bones and let them feel heavy. Bring your awareness to the muscles. Let them release from the bones, feeling heavy. Bring your awareness to your skin. Allow the entire surface of your skin to be soft. Allow it to melt down towards the ground. Visualize your body here, fully connected to the ground and your foundation beneath. Fully open to the energy, the light above. Release the breath of practice.